right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go again today. Yes, you're getting your third live stream this week. I know they're unannounced, but hey, we are going to enjoy this. And we're going a little old school today. We are actually going to be flying in and then Southend. So we'll be checking that out, doing that. Hoping all this comes through pretty well. Trying to continue the testing that we've been doing, getting it to work. So we will have I think I've got a pinned comment on there, but that's okay. That is 100% all right. And we are going to start doing what we can. I am not getting ATIS in here. We'll validate that. File our flight plan with a pilot to ATC. See how that works today. And we'll go from there. So we've got to get in and turn the power on in order to be able to have anything. So one of the first things I do want to do is I want to get us a little bit of sunshine. So we're going to back this up. We are flying over the water today. Flying down to France. So get our EFB turned on. And we'll come over here. Start our cold dark procedures. Now we should start getting our ATIS. Get our APU fired up. Belt signs. Okay. Good there. And work our way down all of our settings and stuff here. Hey, PA Wingnut, appreciate the like. Hey. Load our flight plan from SimBrief. Get everything loaded up while we're doing this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just a second here. And I'm looking at some of my settings on here. Good. Okay. Now we should have ATIS going. Alright. That up. And we will get ready to start putting in our flight plan. Alright. ETSU. Welcome to Infinity Airways, by the way. We're streaming on, should be streaming on both pages. My page here, excuse me, Captain Rob's Flight Sim, and the airways, the virtual airline that we're flying for, Infinity Airways. So, if you see something on here that interests you and you would like to give it a shot, by all means, encourage it. We'll load our fuel. There it goes up there, 5220. Start our flight on our ACARS system, which is our tracking system. And get that down there. Good, good. We will start our flight on our PAC-X. Next, Wi-Fi. Their own custom safety briefing in there. Hopefully you're able to hear this now without a whole lot of echo and stuff. Comment and let me know. And there's our boarding. Good. Now, come to this one. Uplink. Good. So you've got a few people watching. Appreciate you jumping in here and coming on board. Alright, flight plan is finished uploading. Oops, I'm not clear. So that's there. Go. So that is 9.8 off because I know my zero fuel rate is 59.9. 9.8. Let me just figure out real quick what that is. $47.6. So we'll clear that out. We'll do $59.9 and $47.6. Flat 47.6. That goes up here. Block fuel is 5.3. Here. And 60. I had 64.9 for my takeoff weight, but they've got 65.0. Close enough. Good, good. All in place. Average wind conditions is positive. 002. And here is going to be tailwind. Expanding. Good. Now, check out our flight plan. EGMC, our departure. We're taking off on runway 23. Because we don't ever see it, but we actually do, but that's okay. There's discontinuity for that one. And we'll do our arrival in France. We're doing a 25 left Zulu. We're doing the Charlie, and we're going to do GU on the Look at that. Good, good, good. Get us where we need to be. Any discontinuity? It's just halfway decent flight. Look at that. No discontinuities once you get it all put in. And we double check what our frequency is for LFRB. Approach. Do 25 left. I've got 1099 on my Jepson charts. We'll input the 1099. Good. Flight plan's good. 1 minute till we're constraints. And we should be getting our ATC. Places.
This is a test of the radio system. You are tuned to Stapleford FSS on 122.8.
At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath the seat in front of you. If you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to help you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stored once you
Information
depart.
Foxtrot,
Thank you, and welcome aboard.
1720 Zulu, winds are 209 at 10
Finally
knots.
getting it.
Visibility 6 miles.
Flight
600
director's back
few
on.
clouds. 3,100 scattered. Temperature 12. Dew point
Hopefully
11.
today this doesn't give us an issue with
Current
the
altimeter is
frequencies.
2976. Arriving and departing runway 23. Southend Information Foxtrot, 1750 Zulu, winds are 229 at 9 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 2,200 few clouds. 4,800 scattered.
Going right up that way to
Temperature
take off on
12.
22.
Dew point 11. Current altimeter is 2976. Arriving and departing runway 23.
76.
Southend Information Foxtrot, 1750 Zulu, winds are 229 at 9 knots.
Now,
Visibility 6 miles.
I want clearance.
2,200 few clouds. 4,800 scattered. Temperature 12. Dew point 11. Current altimeter is 2976. Arriving and departing runway 23. Southend Information Foxtrot, 1750 Zulu, winds are 229 at 9 knots.
We're going to get our clearance.
Visibility 6
No, that's-
miles. 2,200 few clouds. 4,800 scattered. Temperature 12. Dew point 11. Current altimeter is 2976. Arriving and departing runway 23. Southend Information Foxtrot, 1750 Zulu, winds are 229 at 9 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 2,200 few clouds. 4,800 scattered. Temperature 12. Dew point 11. Current altimeter.
Infinity Air 26, request pushback and engine startup.
Infinity Air 26 pushback and engine start approved.
Suppose we ought to get our IFR clearance.
Start approved. Infinity Air 26.
Infinity Air 26, ready to copy IFR clearance.
Infinity Air 26 is cleared to Lima Foxtrot Romeo Bravo as filed. Expect departure runway 23. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Squawk 3466.
Infinity Air 26 is cleared to Lima Foxtrot Romeo Bravo as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Squawk 3466.
So I think part of the issue that I may have had...
Altimeter 2976, let us know when you are ready for pushback.
Altimeter
We're ready to go when
2976,
you are.
Infinity Air 26.
I think part of the issue that I had before was I had some of the controls inside the cockpit still going
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight
MSFS rather than pilot
with
ATC.
service to France. Our flight time will be roughly 52 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Alright, we're going to back up out of here. There. Back to EGMC. Parts. Parking. Back and right around to the left. Or right, excuse me. Straight out of first. And while we're backing out, we can go ahead and start to fire up the engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Freedom and clear blue skies. It's no wonder birds always fly happy. And after these safety instructions, you will too. We totally understand that you're very attached to your lovely hand baggage, but please put it under the seat in front of you or stow it in the overhead bins. If you're sitting in the front row or next to an emergency exit, you have a little bit more room to wiggle your toes, but you can only store your items in the overhead bins. Please be careful when you open them though. We're not flying into space, you know, so gravity will still apply. Most electronic devices can be used on board. You'll find all the information about this in our in-flight magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. Oh, and we know you're really funny when you're drunk, but thank you. We already have entertainment systems on board. And remember that consuming your own alcoholic drinks is not allowed. During takeoff and landing, you can fool around as much as you want, just as long as your seatbelt is fastened low and tight around your waist. To fasten it, insert the metal tip into the buckle. To unfasten it, lift the flap. It's not rocket science. Your seatbelt should be fastened while the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated, and also throughout the flight when you're seated. We're sure you're aware that smoking is prohibited on aircraft. Yep, that includes electronic cigarettes. And just to be sure, the lavatories are guarded by a smoke detector with a very bad temper. Trust us, you don't want to mess with him. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, funny-looking oxygen masks will drop down from the ceiling.
Infinity Air 26, request taxi to runway 23.
Place the elastic band around your head and adjust if necessary. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting children or other passengers. And now that everyone looks like, well, a duck, we can all breathe normally again. In economy class, you'll find the life jacket under your seat. In business class, in a double seat, the life jacket is located below the middle of the seats. In a single seat, it's on your right, below the seat. So should you need to use it, take the life jacket out of the bag, place it over your head, and tighten the strap around your waist. Wait until you're out of the plane before pulling the cord and inflating it. If you need more air inside your life jacket, blow into the rubber tube. Now take a moment to locate the emergency exits, which funnily enough are marked with an exit sign. If we have to evacuate, follow the fluorescent strip on the floor. Remember that the nearest exit may be behind you rather than in front of you. If you missed part of this film, what were you doing? Well, anyway, don't worry, there's a safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. Please read it carefully, especially if you're seated next to one of the emergency exits. Okay, we're almost ready to fly now. Please relax, straighten your feathers, make sure that your seat's in the upright position, and your table's folded away. Thank you for listening to me. I had a lot of fun, but rest assured, we take your safety very seriously. Enjoy your flight.
Okay, making our way to the runway. Getting ready to take off and make our way down to France. I have not been at this airport in quite some time. This is London Southend, EGMC. To the threshold, we're going to hold short and call for takeoff clearance.
Infinity Air 26 advised when ready for departure.
Wilco Infinity Air 26.
There we go. Infinity Air 26 ready for departure, runway 23.
Infinity Air 26 windows are 229 at 9 knots, cleared for takeoff. Runway 23 maintain runway heading until about 1,000 feet, then turn left heading 162 to intercept course.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 23 maintain runway heading until about 1,000 feet, then left to 162 Infinity Air 26.
Alright. Here we go. Runway lights on. Takeoff lights. Landing lights. Pretty good. Lined up here. And get ready to come right on down the road. Get her taken off and head on down to France. What do you say? And here we go. Taking off to France. Gear up. Go ahead and hit 1,500 feet per minute. Turn off those lights. Turn off those lights. Turn off the ground spoilers. Good. And we're above 1,000 feet. Autopilot, laps 1.
Infinity Air 26 climb and maintain flight level 120, contact Southend radar director on 128.95. Have a good one.
Climb and maintain flight level 120, radar director on 128.905 Infinity Air 26.
Unmanaged.
And
bring this back to climb.
Climbing to flight level 120.
Infinity Air 26, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Standing.
Infinity Air 26, you are off course. Turn left heading 179er to return to course.
Heading 179er, Infinity Air 26.
Infinity Air 26, turn left heading 179er.
Heading 179er, Infinity Air 26.
1 second, I lost my mouse. There we go. Standing. External views. Looking good. Great. We won't be able to see much on the showcase. Yeah, pretty ugly weather out here. Sorry for y'all in England. That's okay. And here we go. Coming up on our first waypoint. DET.
Infinity Air 26, resume navigation.
Resume navigation, Infinity Air 26.
Jonathan, while you're in Baltimore, huh? Enjoy yourself, my friend. Check over here.
Infinity Air 26, contact London Control on 118.47. Enjoy your afternoon.
Ready.
Center on 118.47. Take care, Infinity Air 26.
I'm gonna get these headphones to work all right with my ear gauges. So I've gone to a bigger size.
Center Infinity Air 26, climbing to flight level 120.
Infinity Air 26, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Now it'll look pretty. Oh yeah. The sun stole all the batteries for my controller, so I don't have control of the drone cam. Let's get these flight attendants to bring us a drink, huh?
Hey, can we get something to drink up here? Not a problem.
Well, hopefully some of this weather clears up on here and we get a nice, pretty flight down to France going over the water.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galley or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Up on 10,000. I don't remember what the transition altitude is in England. I know it's not 18,000 feet. And we should be speeding up some as well. Window probes on just to keep our speed good. Standing, hovering up. Suppose I can look that up. Now you get a pretty view outside of what elevation's like 13,000 feet.
Infinity Air 26 climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, Infinity Air 26.
I don't know what it is. It's alright. It's not like, not like it's going to be crazy. So, it's 12,000 feet or 10,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and go standard here. And we're climbing up to 20,000 feet. I may get a, I'm going to try and turn my controller on. Probably get a, yep, keep default, resume. This, if you want a little bit more dramatic stuff, zoom level coming from a photographer, maybe around 65 on this. It doesn't distort the plane. Gives you a pretty good representation of it, and makes it look pretty nice. Haven't seen this livery yet. It's a super nice looking livery. Custom touches on the bottom there. Oh yeah, high class, baby. I love it. Should be getting out over the water here. Rich, don't worry about it. Go enjoy watching her in the water, man. Unless it's just a meeting of the scuba divers, then enjoy listening to them talk about scuba diving. Alright, let's get back in the cockpit here. Alright. 18,000 feet. We can take off the seatbelt sign. Let the people roll freely about the cabin.
Off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you use it in case of unexpected turbulence.
If you're just joining us, we are flying from Southend of London down to Brest Bretagne, France, LFRB, and just enjoying the flight out here over the water. Coming on our way to 20,000 feet. I am liking the new view options we're getting from experimental fly-by-wire.
Infinity Air 26 climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Infinity Air 26.
On our way up to cruising altitude, we'll be going up to 32,000 feet today. One of my favorite views. My other favorite views. Oh, look at that. Look at that sun. Beautiful. Love it. Beautiful sun coming. I don't even know what time we're at. Oh, going down.
Infinity Air 26 contact Paris Center on 119.82. Good day.
Center on 119.82, Infinity Air 26.
Change the radio over.
Center Infinity Air 26 climbing to flight level 280.
Infinity Air 26, good evening. Radar contact.
So you'll hear pilot to ATC going in the background. I think everything's been maintaining the way it was before. Scrolling back through. Making sure what my squawk was. Oh wow, my transponder and everything's working. So hopefully it looks like some of them settings that I had to change inside the flight simulator are what was affecting my transponder changing out on its own to whatever it wanted, and my radio's frequencies not going to what pilot to ATC set them to. So I was having that problem the other day. Looks like we've actually potentially got it fixed. We'll see. We're also watching all of our gauges and stuff to make sure all of this stays in the zone it needs to be. Give you guys a nice, crisp, clean picture. Hoping we are. Also trying to get the good sound for you guys. Trying to get it where it needs to be. Some really good weather. Again, we're using Pilot ATC. Got rid of our in-game air traffic control. They actually work with your flight plan. There's a bunch of settings and stuff that you can do in there to get to your minimums, maximums, whatever you need. All of that good stuff. I absolutely like it when it's working. We're also working with a program called PACX, which is very similar to self-loading cargo. And we're going to reduce our climb rate, 1200. Yeah, it's very similar to self-loading cargo, but I had some issues with self-loading cargo. It would cause my system to crash, so picked up this PACX, and I seem to like it pretty good. We're running that PACX, Pilots ATC, Microsoft Flight Simulator, streaming to both my page, Captain Rob's Flight Sim, and streaming to Infinity Airways Virtual Airline. This is a flight for Infinity Airways. So, enjoying it. Enjoying the sky. And I've got my nav maps, my navigation, my Navigraph up on another screen. So up on another, on my tablet, so I can't pull it over to show you where we are. Guess I could. Yes, Daddy, what's up, my man? Pull up our VFR map and show you where we're at. Appreciate you stopping by, Fast Eddie. Now, of course, our flight plan won't be in here. We left Southend up here, and we're flying down here to France. So it should be a pretty good flight. Looks like the weather's good as the sun's going down. Just enjoying the crap out of this. Seems to be we've got everything working pretty well. Just joining us, appreciate you joining us. We're making a little bit of a turn towards the waypoint EPATI. And that's some ocean below us down there. Nice contrails going. And we're on to see those behind us. Eddie, appreciate you popping in, man. It's always good to see you. Anybody who don't know, Eddie Man Gaming, you can also stop by and see him. And then Coop fly, him and Coop fly together sometimes, but he's got a good channel going as well. So Eddie, appreciate you stopping in there. Yeah, I love when we get these nice golden sunsets. Make for some great pictures. And down a little bit for you guys. And we'll pop back into the cockpit. Making my way downtown. And you've heard me talk about this Pilot's ATC. Here it is. So you get your moving map on here. The screen arrow is going to be the top of descent. Kind of like it because it gives you everything you need. Even gives you your holding patterns, your joint patterns, your missed approach, directions, everything you need to do. Follows you along on your flight. With the issues I've been having, I consider it a good backup for Navigraph, but still rely a lot on my Navigraph to get most of that stuff for me, just a little bit more reliable. And I've got that sitting on a tablet off here to my right. We've also got, we want to come fly for the virtual airlines. We've got our, what we call our ACARS, which is our traffic tracking system. It tracks everything that you're doing, your entire flight, how long it is, and grades you on it. Make sure that one, you're actually doing the flight, and two, for the company, how you did on the flight. So it's fun. Right on, Eddie. Good to see you, man.
Infinity Air 26 contact center on 118.
Contact center on 118.47 Infinity Air 26.
It was my fault. I accidentally
Center
changed the
Infinity
radio.
Air 26 at flight level 320.
You get your radio comms over
Infinity
here.
Air
You can input
26
your need, you
radar
can
contact.
search whatever you need in that area.
Eddie Mann said 100 stars.
Oh, Eddie, much appreciated, my friend. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Always a blessing, bud. Always a blessing. Appreciate the stars. Well, we're flying along, coming up, hitting some of the shoreways of close to where we need to be. We're not too far out now, so we're ready to start making our descent here soon. Let me know if you can hear the little talking in the background as well. I've got ATC chatter playing. Gives it that little extra immersion. Past couple of flights I've done, I've actually had in-flight emergencies from PACX where I've had passengers get sick, which is cool.
Infinity Air 26 expect the late Charlie arrival with the north transition for the ILS approach to runway 25 left with the GU transition at Bretagne. After Bader cleared direct north.
Expect the NA Charlie arrival with the north transition for the ILS approach to runway 25 left with the GU transition after Bader cleared direct north Infinity Air 26.
And we should get our descent instructions here in a minute. Nice, quiet, easy-going flight.
Infinity Air 26 contact Brest Center on 120.15. Enjoy your evening.
Center on 120.15 Infinity Air 26.
I'm trying to get into all of this ATC stuff so that eventually I can get on VATSIM.
Infinity Air 26 at flight level 320.
And not have to worry about all the electronic stuff, just be able to do it right there, live, with another live person, and get her done. Infinity Air 26, request flight level 210.
Infinity Air 26 negative. Descend and maintain flight level 180.
Descend and maintain flight level 180 Infinity Air 26.
Alright, start our descent. Ready to fly over the island of Jersey, which you can't see because of a little bit of cloud cover. But look on our map down here, and that is pretty much where we are. Follows you in flight. Oh, there's an airplane above us. Right up there. Whoops. And we're on our way down to 18,000 feet. And again, if you're just dropping in, appreciate it. This is a flight, Infinity Air 5614, on our way down to LFRB from Southend, London. We started to make our final our descent into LFRB, way down to 18,000 feet. Oh, if you're watching this on my Captain Rob's Flight Sim stream, do me a favor and jump over to Infinity Airways Virtual Airlines page, which this is also streaming on. Give the page a like and a follow. And if you have any interest in flying for a virtual airline, which this is really all it is, and this is not like one of the big major brands like Delta or any of them guys. They have their set routes. You're going to fly them at your set time that they've got. And, you know, you're going to have the same ones. We don't operate like that. We have a ton of routes, like over 11,000 routes. You just pick one, fly it when you want, where you want. You don't even have to use, you know, like I'm in an A320. You can use a 787, 747, Cessna, CRJ, TJ4, any number of them. Just enjoy it. We classify it as a luxury airline. If you look on the YouTube and stuff, we've got some trailers for how we're trying to brand the virtual airline, and it's pretty interesting. I enjoy it. Enjoy flying with the guys. We've got a great Discord channel, pretty much like family, and really can't beat it. So we're going to have to expedite. Well, now we're getting down to pretty close. We'll get down a little quicker. Up down to 2,000 feet per minute. Get down to our 18,000 feet. And by SOPEX, we need to be at 6,000 feet. And that's in 45 miles. Doing pretty good. And we're approaching 22,000 feet. On our way in, following our flight plan. Oh, Dawn, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Again, we're flying into France. Nice, quiet flight. Infinity Air 26, request 6,000 feet. Infinity Air 26, request flight level 060.
Infinity Air 26, descend and maintain flight level 060.
Descend and maintain flight level 060, Infinity Air 26.
Oh, there's our 6,000 feet.
Infinity Air 26, descend and maintain flight level 060.
Descend and maintain flight level 060, Infinity Air 26.
And we just got to remember to watch our speed as we get close to the 10,000 foot mark so that we can keep it underneath 250 knots. We're at 18,000 feet.
Infinity Air 26, descend via the ANLEHC, arrival with the inlet transition to 3,000 feet, altimeter 3003 at Bretagne.
Descend via the NLHC, arrival with the inlet transition to 3,000 feet, altimeter 3003, Infinity Air 26.
Oh, we're working our way on down. They want us at 3,000 feet. We'll work our way on down there. And it's going to take us quite a while to slow down. We'll go ahead and drop our airspeed now. And I don't actually know that it will drop at 2,000 feet per minute descent. So we may have to change that descent rate. And so we don't forget it as we get in there, we'll set our auto brake on. We will arm our ground spoilers. We will go ahead and fire up our APU. And 14,000 feet. Looks like we might come in a little high on this one. And yeah, SOPEX is 6,000. So we can do this. Kick our air brake on. That'll let us, about halfway. That'll help us get this slowed down, get our speed down. Get our speed down to 175 so that we can drop our gear and everything. That down. Rearm this spoiler once we get it down to there. And on that, wait till it picks it up. We're not too crazy far out now. Working our way down through. And 220, we can drop our landing gear as well. Slow it down a little bit more.
Infinity Air 26 altimeter 3003 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 25 left with the GU transition at Bretagne. Contact approach on 119.57. Good evening.
Altimeter 3003 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 25 left with
so
the
we need
GU
to watch
transition
our
approach on
landing lights.
119.57. Infinity Air 26.
We have begun our final descent into France. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select any craft one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Infinity
All
Air 26,
Wi-Fi
good
related
evening.
tasks and stow any
Radar
larger
contact.
electronics.
There. Seatbelts on. Good. Rearm our spoilers.
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt signs. Please adjust your seat fasten your seatbelt.
Working our way down. I'm going to turn off that overspeed because we're just about there. And once we drop below 180 here, 180 knots, we'll kick our spoilers in. Sorry, not our spoilers, the rest of the flaps. Rest of our flaps. Have our crew check. Good. And we are almost ready. Speed down a little bit more as we're coming in. Laps are full, still working our way down. And into France. Woohoo! Take us a nice little vacation. Still a little ways out. There we go. So 2LZ is where we want to be at 3,000. We're doing well. Down to 150 knots. Laps full. Auto brake medium. Spoilers engaged. Could be good. And we've picked up the ILS. We should be able to pick up the approach now. Awesome. And we're approaching our 3,000 feet where we can hold. Setting up for a really nice landing. Here we are flying over France. A little bit of cloud cover this evening. And we're slightly ahead of schedule, so we'll go ahead and make an announcement.
We wanted to let you know that we're going to be arriving slightly ahead of schedule for our scheduled arrival time.
Be able to turn off the window probe. Working our way in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to France. If you look way off in the distance there ahead of us, you will see our runway. Looks like we're lining up real nice. Get her situated there. And we're waiting for the localizer to pick up, and then the glide slope to pick up. We are at our altitude. Through here, seatbelt signs are on, streets are on, landing lights are on, APU is on, and we got the localizer, flight director, see what I got there. Spoilers are armed, flaps are full, auto brake medium, and maintain this speed for right now until we get a little bit closer. See down here, this diamond will slowly work its way to centered on here, and this arrow will turn into a diamond the other way and come down to here once we hit the glide slope. Plane's realigning itself to get centered and pick up the glide slope. See this diamond's moving in a little closer, and here in a minute or two you'll see this one turn into a diamond and start dropping its way down as we line up right there on that runway. That runway will line up right here with this nut bolt, or deck cover, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. And now that we're in here, we can also start slowly bringing down our speed for our landing speed. Seems to be a beautiful day in France here. Overcast, beautiful evening. And there's that diamond I was telling you about that'll come down and get in here, and that's when it'll actually pick up the glide slope. Picked up the localizer. When that diamond gets right in here, it'll pick up, you see this GS disappear. It means we're on the glide slope. Now we're We're looking to intercept it right now in a few minutes here. Bring our speed down a little bit more to 140 to our landing speed. Our flaps are down. Flats are out. Overflying all the area down here. Gears down. Of course, you can't do that in a real airplane, but and like I said, glide slopes picked up, localizers picked up, and we're automatically descending on the glide slope, which is what we want for our approach. Get that speed around 140 as we start dropping, coming in on final. Said you'll see that line right up pretty much, and that line right up so that we can land.
Infinity Air 26 altimeter 3003 at Bretagne, contact tower on 120.1. Have a nice day.
Altimeter 3003 tower on 120.1 Infinity Air 26. Tower Infinity Air 26 inbound for ILS approach runway 25 left.
Infinity Air 26, good evening. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 25 left, call when established on final.
Continue ILS to runway 25 left, will call when established on final. Infinity Air 26.
Infinity Air 26 on short final, runway 25 left.
Infinity Air 26, winds are 271 at 8 knots, cleared to land runway 25 left.
Cleared to land runway 25 left, Infinity Air 26.
And we've got our clearance. Final cabin check.
Please prepare for landing.
Coming in real nice and easy here into France. You can see our Pappy's got us dead on. Get my feet on the rudders here.
500.
It's a pretty small airport, so
100.
The autopilot off.
50, 40, 30,
Start the flare.
20, retard. 5.
Reverse thrusters and brakes.
Runway 28.
exit to the left up here once we get up there. We can take all of this off. And we'll exit
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to France. The local time is 5:59 p.m. and it is currently about 13 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Stop right here. Get the lights right. Landing lights off. Taxi lights on. Strobe should be auto. Sorry about that, we're not frozen. Okay. Down. That can come off. Infinity Air 26, request taxi to gates.
Infinity Air 26 contact via EST traffic ground on 131.55 for taxi clearance.
Ground on 131.55 for taxi clearance. Infinity Air 26.
Infinity Air 26, request taxi to gates.
Infinity Air 26 taxi to runway 25 left via taxiways November. Hold short runway 25 right.
Taxi to runway 25 left via taxiways November. Hold short runway 25 right. Infinity Air 26.
Infinity Airway 26, request taxi to parking.
Infinity Air 26 taxi to gate 3 via taxiways Papa.
Taxi to gate 3 via taxiways Papa, Infinity Air 26.
And pretty much straight ahead of us. Brake fan on. And there's our ground guides. Our little guy right there is going to guide us in. And 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh God, he wants me to go an inch further. There. Good. So, in our flight system, this tracks the entire thing. That was exactly what happened. Landing was a touch hard. You want to be around -150. That was a -238 feet per minute. Just a touch hard. Not horrible. That'll all shut off once I shut the aircraft off. then on PackX, you'll see we've got a 97% satisfaction rating. We arrived 10 minutes early. So we can pull that back out of here. We will get all of our stuff hooked up first so that our passengers can get off. Get our catering and everything done. Get all that going. That's all parked good up there. Good. Outstanding. So now we can turn some of this stuff off while we're waiting for the disembarkation. Passengers are disembarking. We've got external power on, so we can turn that off. Turn nav and logo, turn wing off. Engines are still on, so we want to leave the beacon on. Strobe can go off. Good. We want to turn off our ADIRs, turn off the crew cabin air. We can turn off the seat belts, no smoking. Disarm the emergency lights. Okay. We still have batteries and fuel to do up there. Flight director can come off here. They're all off. That's all good. We are landed. Good on our FMC. APU should be shutting down. Once it does, we can kick our engines off for the most part, and it will end. Yeah, we can do it now. It doesn't matter. And we'll end it on here. Good. Beacon off. Good there. I don't know why that's doing that. Move her further back. Now we can see the overhead. And we turn the fuel pumps off. Good on there, good on all that. Home light can come off. Go down to minimum. That can come down. That can come down. That can come down. That can come down. Predictive wind shear or weather system can go back. Predictive wind shear can go back. And on this one, since we've got aircraft parked, disembarking, and end that for the company. That means the pilot report has successfully been received. We can close it out or start another flight. And I like this because you can import it right from SimBrief. And PackX tells us what's going on. Passenger satisfaction. Everybody's disembarking, so we can go ahead and end the flight. It tells us where we were at. All your information. And save that because I'm doing that in career mode. And we'll close that out, which means that's good. And we're done here. We can just close out pilot to ATC. We're done with the ATC. That's good. And we can pull out here. We are good to go. That flight is pretty well done in the books. And then what becomes really nice is you watch your progression. I'm going to pull this up here. We can go over to our crew page and Get rid of this, cancel flight. We can, first off, this is our crew page. This is Infinity Airways. This is what we do. It's infinity-airways.com. This is what we do. This is the kind of stuff that you'll see on your journey with us. Go to the dashboard. You see here, I'm a senior captain, 243 hours with this virtual airline, which is absolutely fun and great. Get your own profiles and everything, and it takes a minute for ACARS to transfer that flight over here, but you can go in and look at all your flights and stuff. You can see what's going on. If you want to schedule a flight, do one like I was talking about earlier. We've got thousands of flights. You pick a flight that you want to do. You know, you can sort them by duration. We've got everything from flights that are, 15 minutes or less, up to flights that are 23, 24 hours, 23 hours and 40 minutes for KPDX to KSEA. I mean, you name it, we run the gamut. You run it when you want, where you want. Tells you what it is, what goes on. You book the flight, go into SimBrief and plan it, bring it into ACARS, start it, you're good to go. It's really cool. Really, really, really cool. Here's that last flight we just did. When you get done, it gives you all your ratings. I don't know why I got a 91%. Must be my landing rate. But anything that you need to cover while you're in here. No stalls detected, no crash detected, landing lights below 10,000 we followed, landing lights above 10,000 we followed, overspeed, overstress, we followed that, taxi overspeed. All of this stuff gives you, it's what it detects you, or what it grades you on for your flight, gives you all your stats for it, what you actually flew, how you did. Here's your flight log from ACARS. It's really intricate and really neat how it all works together. So that's Infinity Airways, man. That's what we do and how we do it. Here's another neat thing that you can do is come on and see which one of our pilots are how many of our pilots are flying at any given moment. So we just flew, so we're not active, but we've got one here. This is Ferry. Actually, he's the CEO. He is taxiing in the CRJ 1000. And he is in Mexico City, and he's going to be heading on up to MMMY. He is the boss, and so he's flying down in Mexico. Last 10 flight reports. Here's the one we just did. So we've got all these ones here. These are the last 10 guys to fly. Top landings of the week. You're going to see Ferry and you're going to see Ryan on there quite a bit because these landing rates are ridiculous. And we'd like to see you get your name up here on this one, our latest members. So come on, join. Looks like we had somebody join yesterday. Tom, welcome aboard from Finland, and he's based in his hub in Frankfurt. So, and you get a connection at the bottom of all these to connect with us on Discord. So come on, check it out, see how we do, enjoy yourselves. These are our actual liveries and such. That's for the CRJ 550. There's the A320. There's the A320. CRJ or CJ4, that's our corporate livery. We'll have also a airline livery for that as well. 787, I believe that is. So we look forward to hopefully seeing you guys out here. Come on, join us. We'd love to have you. Anyways, I will see you all next time. I appreciate everybody who stopped by, and Eddie for the stars. Appreciate that, brother. And we will see you guys on the next flight. I will be out of town next week visiting my daughter and my dad. My daughter in Virginia, my dad in New York. So I will be gone for most of the week, but I will be hopping right back into it again once we get back. Peace out. See you in the skies. Talk to you later.